Hello and welcome, Farthest Frontier. Um, well, we've just started and there's a lot going on already. So there's people wanting to join. There's people who want to trade, and there's probably a bear or a boar attacking somebody. So first things first, because I'm stuck. Yes, by all means you can join. I'm gonna have to find you housing. Foobar. Right, actually, in that case, how we're doing over here for housing? So I was setting up new houses. So I've got 4 over there, 4 over there. Okay, so I'll leave that alone for now. There's some shuffling going on over here. But this is going to be a permanent place. In which case it probably makes sense to set up some houses over here. So, well, there's not too many we're short on. I mean, I'll have to, as ever, get some people in here to kind of try and level the ground. I mean, concept of terraforming is, well, yeah, that the game doesn't understand that. At least the devs don't. In which case, let's see. Yeah, that's not flat. That is flat. In which case, I'll put a house there. I'll put one there. And then we'll get some people in here to try and flatten the area a bit. I mean, they'll do their best. They'll try. Give them some credit. I mean, this place was a lot less flatter than it is now. I mean, it's taken me well over a century to get there, but patience is the game. Well, hold on, tick. What's going on here? They look as though are they cold or something? This is intriguing. And this is to do with new people who don't have a home. I mean, it can't be that cold surely in the summer. I am suddenly intrigued. That is bizarre. Okay, that's new. Right, okay, now I've got... Oh, crikey, it's hotting up now. So, we've got Masuk. I mean, I could sell him some preserves just before we do that. I mean, what about Ander? Ander doesn't want any, so we'll sell some of these because I've got a lot of preserves. Oh, yeah. How did that last village raid go, by the way? 0 building is destroyed. There was 3 people were killed in the process, so that's not good. I did lose some pikemen, if memory serves, because that didn't exactly go to plan. Things to buy, nothing jumps out. I am actually tempted to sell some of those off, because I had a lot of money, and then I used up a lot of money upgrading things, and then so now I've got very little money. So it's in my interest to try and get some money out of this. I mean, everybody seems to enjoy getting intoxicated for some strange reason, which isn't helping me, but I think we'll let this slide and see if anybody else comes along to help. Or rather to trade. I mean, usually at this stage, because we've got an upgraded trading post, we usually get 3 during the year. I mean, we're into midsummer now, so hopefully somebody else will turn up. They're in the middle of moving. Oh yes, we're moving the actual towers. That's been upgraded, that's been upgraded. So these have all been upgraded, so that's a good thing. Let's have a look, because there was some... I think there was some things I noticed could be upgraded. That was it. It was the barns, wasn't it? I've got 2 barns at the minute. Now we could double these up, but they need 200 planks and 50 stone. So actually, I'm not doing so bad on the stone, but the planks. In which case, I'm going to bend the rules a little here. I'm going to see if I can get this place to store a lot of planks. Interesting enough, I've actually already got 100. Ooh. Curious. So we've got 100 stone, so just in case. So the idea is that we don't have that much of a surplus of planks. But what I'll get them to do is every now and again we'll get them to store some in the actual trading post. And then I'll just flood them back into the into storage for the town. And then all of a sudden these two barns will suddenly see, oh yeah, you've got a lot of planks and you've got a lot of stone. We can upgrade. And I'll tell them to upgrade and then I'll at least get started. So it's a bit sneaky, but yeah. Needs must. Right. Roads. So since I started that, I better put a road in place actually. Because why not? People like roads for some reason. Ah, now that's gonna bug me, that. It's not quite joined up for some reason, so I'm gonna take that out. And I'm gonna run a new road from there to there. No, I don't want that from there to there. I shall run it from there to there. Yeah, for some strange reason they don't kind of like flip in. So you end up with this like period where there's like just gaps. I don't like the gaps. It triggers me. Speaking of triggering, how are these lot doing? Let's just speed this game up a bit more. Right, so they're doing okay. So we're waiting for these to get moved. Oh, there's a thought. Oh, good. We don't have a shortage on the labour force, otherwise that would be bad. Building on fire. Who's on fire? Who's not paying attention? See, that's what you get for leaving the toast on. At least they fixed that. Right, that's looking a bit better. So they're talking about spoilage, and there's not a great deal I can do there. I haven't said that. I mean, only barrels. So they're almost maxed out on barrels, which is interesting. Interesting. Right, well I'll leave those. I'm still surprised me, a century later and our little storage cart's still here. I don't think we really want to be storing anything on that. Yeah, because that's a one-off thing. You get that at the start of the game and they don't give you the option to create another one, which would have been useful, I must admit, but nope, we're not allowed. Just would have been just too useful, I think. Right, so let me run that road to, say, there, for instance. Because the idea was, at some point, I want to build another blacksmith. Right, so I'll get the anger management crew in to try and flatten this place as well. That's my take on the system. It all involves anger management. They're not very good at terraforming. Because that was the original plan. I wanted them to terraform the areas. Turns out they can't do terraforming. They can like flatten the soil, but they can't actually do terraforming. So it's a pity. You know, would have been useful, but it is what it is. Right, so that road, they're building, so that's a bit better. That's kind of lining up. So there's a road that needs putting back together, I think. Except I want the road, not the fence. Except it runs through these houses. Okay. Right, so what if we run it in that direction? Why am I not surprised? Because I wouldn't care. I went to a lot of trouble of flattening the area. I'm just saying. I mean, it took me a long time to get that area flattened. Just so that I could get the roads in. Like I say, I'm going to have to do it all over again. Run that to... Oh, yeah, there's a limit as to how much you can do. So we'll run that road in that direction. Because it's only at the moment, this is kind of like the back door into this place here. I haven't said that, we don't really need it. I mean, there's two houses down there and I don't... I'll leave them something. I've got to try. We'll leave at least something. because of all of the terraforming going on over here. Sorry, the flattening that's going on over there. There is no such thing as terraforming here. Because of all the flattening we're doing, it's wrecked the road. People don't seem to appreciate the dilemma. Right. Let's think. If we start at maybe here and go out to just one out, because that seems to just about drop off there. So let's go out to there. Now this whole area tends to end up being not flat after a while. So I've got to keep flattening because there's so much to do. Oh, hold on. Did we miss a bit? Yeah, we missed a bit. There, go and flatten that. So we can focus on that. I'll keep them occupied. At some point we'll get a marketplace done, because the way I'm thinking is we've got all of these houses that I'm now building. I'm trying to bring people closer to work. For some reason it doesn't seem to work for farmers, at least last time I checked it didn't. If you put a lot of like houses where the farmers are, they seem to just ignore them. I ended up with, like down here, I built this whole area down here for the farmers. And I'm pretty sure it ended up being the miners, all the people who work in these places. Like, well, when I first started, none of this stuff existed. But I never got any farmers living in here. It was always either the people who were going out working in the actual shacks, the hunters, the miners. It was truly bizarre, I'd say that. Speaking of bizarre, I've got to put any water in here. That's embarrassing. You're going to have to go a long distance to get any. 46% could do better, I think. I mean, the idea is I'll put another house around there, so... Right, so let's keep flattening. Flatten, and when you're done flattening, do a bit more flattening. That's not good. Oh, well, I haven't said that. We're at 73 out of 775, so they eventually call. Seriously? We're in the winter time and someone set the house on fire. That's embarrassing. How did you manage to set the house on? Well, to be fair, they probably were trying to heat themselves up, and maybe it's the fire. I mean, there is a fire in the house, so yeah, I'll let that slide. I mean, you know, I'll give it. Right, seeing as we've got a well there, so that does benefit all of those houses, so I'm going to try cheering them up a bit more, I suppose. Don't really think I need that one then. So get some of the resources back, I suppose. So these are all complaining of... What are you complaining of? So they're maxed out in terms of the barrels. They could still be upgraded, so... I suppose you could improve the spoilage. I mean... yeah, we're coming at the end of the winter with about 3 months' food left. Very little spoilage. So spoilage isn't that big of a deal for me. What is that noise? Oh, it's these people. I hear this noise in the background and it sounds like arrows getting fired. And in this case, it's the people like going around having a game of patty cake up there with a shovel. It's a bit confusing because they look as though they're digging, and I dispute that. I reckon they're actually just patting the ground with the back of the shovel. I think that's about as much as they could work out when it comes to some form of terraforming. I think that's deceptive. I don't think they're really digging. They're just going, you know, pat, 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 and patting the soil. Right, so the idea was I should be getting more metal ingots, or iron ingots now. We're up to 146, which isn't too bad. Oh, flax. Yes, I forgot. We were running out of flax. You always got to keep on top of more and more things, so I think it was one of these ones up the top. Is it that row? Yeah, that row. So that row is doing carrots and flax and either wheat or rye. Right, tell you what, let's clear this area out down here. I could do a bit more clearing. Because I think what I'll do is I was planning on adding more carrots to the area. Well, it looked like they were kind of like struggling for root vegetables. Oh, that's interesting. I've added a doctor's house, but there's nobody qualified to do it by the looks of it. No, I didn't put a marketplace in here though, for some reason. Beldar the Peddler. Oh, I can sell him soap. So we're doing okay for soap. I mean, that makes a change. Oh, we're on 167 of 200, so we're getting there. This, oh, they're baskets. Don't particularly need them. Right, let's see if anything else comes along. But anyway. Right, I'm not going to upgrade that because that's a kind of like a backup to this one. If this one runs out of heavy tools, I want at least something still producing the planks. Because the planks are not just used like to build new buildings, they're used to repair things as well. Right, so this area here, I think what we'll do, if I can find it in here somewhere. Yeah, put a blacksmith's forge in here. So there's all of the foundry stuff, so I'll put there. Hold on, is that a storage? Yeah, it's a warehouse there. Right, that's okay. Right, so we'll put them in there then. So, because I've got 3 of these that have been upgraded to smelteries now. The whole idea was to produce more metal ingots, but I mean, we seriously struggle on just simple things like tools. So that's a Cooper. Right, so there's a blacksmith there. Yeah, so we struggle with like heavy tools, normal tools. Just not producing enough. Swords, doing okay on swords. Not so bad on the heavy weapons, but well, it looks like Lethros has turned up. Right. These are pikemen, so that's interesting. It doesn't automatically refill them. Because we lost some pikemen. Yeah, we lost some pikemen in a fight. I just assumed, because I'd set up like a limit, if you will, of 6 out of the 24 here. I just assumed they'd automatically be replaced, and they haven't been. That's interesting. Oh, wowzers, we are. That's interesting, that, because before we were doing really well on money, and now all of a sudden it's a real yo-yo going on here at the minute. Right, let's go and top up the piggy bank first. So furniture's something I'm going to have to start paying attention to shortly. You know, don't mind selling the cheese. Ooh, 3,000, wowzers. That cheese is definitely... Budgesicles, I thought that was the other way around. I thought, wow, I could have sold the swords. No, I can't. Oh, that's a pity, that. Yeah, that's a real pity, that. I could have done with being able to sell some swords off. I mean, in all my playthroughs, I've never yet seen anybody turn up willing to buy shields. And I end up with, like, tons of shields normally. So there must be, like, limits as to what you can sell, unfortunately. So you're not well. So what's up predators? Oh, it's a boar. I think out just for giggles. I think we're going to send the cavalry. Why not? Because I've got 6 of them now, so... I'm going to send the cavalry out to meet them. Oh, it's our butcher. It's our favourite butcher's turned up. Yeah, Scove the Butcher. You gotta love that name, Scove. Tell you what, I'll sell 50, because there's not that... We're not right at the height of, like, the pricing. Sell swords. Except he hasn't got the money. Right. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. Right, things we can buy. Right, in that case, I'm going to buy some of these. That's going to be a bit expensive. And then I'll sell... I want to sell those, I must admit. But I need to buy things off him. It's a pity that wasn't... See, I like that way you get, like, trade in either direction. You can buy or you can sell. I'll buy some of these. In fact, I'll buy a few more of these. In fact, how many have you got? Oh, it doesn't. 31 is your limit. I mean, could always do with some tallow. I mean, that's not particularly expensive. The only drawback is I can't really sell that much. Oh, and they're at a, like, high price as well. Or is he trading? That's probably it. Hold on a tick, I had over 300. Where did all cheese go? Oh, I had over 300. This is all suddenly going to here. Never mind. Just want to bought more of them. I mean, I'll buy some more. I mean, could always do with plenty of heavy tools. Right, predators are attacking. Where are you? Hang on a minute, who's that? What's a guard? Where's the... Oh, there's the cavalry. See, the cavalry are coming out to save the day. It's like complete overkill sending the cavalry out to handle a bow. Where is he? There it is. Right. Go and get the bow. There, see? Right, you can go back home now. Your job is officially done. You've saved the day. Right, so that... another game of patty cake in that direction. Try and flatten that a bit more. Why have you got worms? Are you saying there's not enough... Yeah, shoes, that was it. Ah, probably because we don't have many pelts. Oh, we do. So where's the what are cobblers up to these days? Quick way to find out. Let's have a look. So, luxury goods maybe? No. Usable goods. Shoes. Oh, that's odd that. It says we've produced 59 but only consumed 47. Curious. Oh, hold on. Actually, that's a thought. So, nope. I mean, it wouldn't come under agriculture, surely. Oh, it does. It come under agriculture. So yeah, we're just basically. Oh, interesting. We're not enough. We're not coping with the actual honey either. In which case, we need some more bees. Wowzers! More bees. Didn't think we'd need more of them. But we'll add them. Where do the bees come? That's a charcoal kill. There, apiaries. So that'll be a 20-something bonus. 20-something. I'm surprised at that. Unless there's certain... Yeah, unless it's certain, like, types of plants that do it. Ooh, interesting. That is interesting. We're getting like an 80... Why would they... That's bizarre. Why would bees get a better bonus if the area is clear? That makes no sense to me at all. Surely I would have thought you'd want them where there's a lot of pollen. Well, then those ones. Those ones aren't probably doing particularly well because there's nothing there. You learn new things every day. So what about if I go to where the actual fruit trees are? Yeah, we can get quite a bonus here. So they do better among the fruit than they do among the crops. Wowzers. Who knew? So if I put them on the road here... Huh. Who knew? Huh. Well, I'll take those ones out because there's no point keeping them. These ones down here. Oh, hold on. The plan was to just dismantle them. Yeah, that's news. That's news to me. I would have thought they'd be doing better among the actual crops, but they seem to be doing better among the actual. Either, well, they do the best if they're out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, well, surely they need to be among, like, you know, pollen. Truly bizarre. Right, why is that not getting cleared? There's nobody got around to doing it, is that why? I mean, they'll clear it anyway. So, fields, right. So I can leave another road down there in place of the fence then. So food production, farm. I'll make that a 7x7. And I'll get another 7x7 there. And another 7x7 there. And get them to build a little fence. Because otherwise things are going to come along and eat them. Oh, oh yeah, that's okay. That's where the path will be anyway. Right, so what I want is a fence. Heading that direction. And then in that direction. And we'll leave them to it. So how are we doing over here? Let's try and get some more houses over here then. Hold on. Alright, so want Oh, fudgesicles, it doesn't fit. I'll have to move this one then. Could have sworn I left enough room. And then we'll try one. Yeah, that one needs to move as well. Right, so how are we doing up here? Well, things are ticking along. I mean, they're getting there. Right, so how far back can I go? Go to the road. Yeah, that's good enough if I go to the road. Because that's just, I suppose you could argue there. I think I just want to go one cell out. So we get them to do that. And we'll do the same on that side. Seriously? Crops for assignment already? You're kidding me. I mean, that was quick. Right. Well, I'm not going to put any crops in at the moment anyway. Because there's lots of weeds. And well, actually, the rockiness isn't that bad. But I'll just get them to focus on this for now. Just focus on sorting the weeds then. Rats. Rats indeed. Where is the rat catcher? There's the rat catcher. They're seeking shelter. So where do you live? Oh. Okay, so presumably because it's cold outside, she doesn't want to deal with the rats. It's understandable, you know. Who would? Who would? Right. Hopefully that boar will come within range of the tower. Maybe it'll chase somebody and then they'll be dealt with, shall we say. Right. Speaking of being dealt with, how are we doing with roads? I need to get a road from... Now why did I put these so far out? That's a bit weird. If I... What was I thought? It's probably a bad time of the year to be moving people, but... Call me fussy. I just want those... They've got to be nicely lined up, it's just a thing. I seriously don't... I'm gonna... The original plan was that this was going to end up as a place where you'd have the town centre, the vault, probably a barracks and a trading post, but it's turning into a mining community instead. So it's like, okay. I'm going to need like so much room to be able to fit the other parts, buildings in. I don't know if it's going to be practical. I mean, maybe I could, because if I put them on over here and you've got like a complete drop-off, there'll only be one place to get in, and then you just take pot shots at people. Work areas are empty. Okay, that's not good. Right, how many people have we got in here? Because I need more. We haven't run out of people, so that's good. Predators are attacking. Seriously? That's a lot of hassle, that is. Speaking of hassle, have you moved house yet? Yes, you have. Because what I was thinking is just run the road in that... I was originally going to run the road in that direction, but I'm thinking, why not run it in that direction? Because I've gone to all this trouble of at least trying to make it flat-ish. So if I put that one there, and that one there, that's going to save me some hassle. Alright, so that's coming along. Then over here, they're busy moving those. So That one makes sense to have houses down here, I'd say, because this is it's a deep mine, it's going to be permanent. I'm just wondering if there's another one over here. No, that's just a normal one. I mean, that could become a permanent one for iron ore, it seems. So that's a thought. Right. I want to go back to our town centre because right, how many planks and how many stone have we got? So I've got 200 there. And I've got 56 stone, so I might have enough. I might be able to sneak this in. So there's a barn over there. Oh, wow, we're short on logs. Why are we short on logs? There are no trees in this range. Why? Oh, that's why. They're all intoxicated. What is it with these people and alcoholic beverages? Seriously? Well, that's highly embarrassing then. Now I can't do what I was going to do, which was to upgrade the actual barns because there isn't enough logs. Because, well, I mean, they've chopped everything down in the area. Which is a bit unusual, you'd think, because there's a lot of trees here. Surely they would have, like, by the time they chopped some trees down, the other ones would have grown. That's the plan. No, they've just chopped everything down. Right, well, what I can do then is and get them at least chop some trees down over here, for instance. Try and get some of this back. Yeah, let's do that. Look at them all going. There's tons of them. They're all going like crazy, so they'll get us the logs. Right, so don't sell planks or stone to Atka here. We've got plenty of soap at the moment, so that's fine. I'll sell the... I mean, I know everyone's getting intoxicated on the beer, but... Tools... I shall buy some tools from you. How many have you got? Oh, you got more than probably buy, so that's fine. Oh, Craigie, all the metal ingots are being used up. Jeez Louise. Fine, I'll buy some more. Yeah, it would be great if I could sell shields, because we always produce a lot of them. So I'm curious now. I mean, they produced about 60. They did 80. They did 70. So these... I mean, they use it quite a bit, I must admit. I mean, that's about 42. Even if they just made one of each, it's over 42 iron ingots. That's a lot. But I'm curious as to where are all of these things going? Gold ingots, so it comes under iron, so it's still not producing as many as we need. Crikey, I'm gonna have to build another one, aren't I? Fine. We'll build another one. That will come under the foundry then, so I could... I'll spin that around. Let's put that there. I think... No, it's in the middle of It's in the middle of upgrading. But I think what I might do is put a little back lane down there. Get them to put a connection so that they're not right on that main street there. They're just around the corner. Just a way of like taking up the space, I suppose. Talking about space, how are we doing for our road then? Right, so I think these might be done, so let's try that. Try and run the road. No, it doesn't. Oh, fudge signals. I was being optimistic. Right, we can do it that way. Right, so if we get them to have a game of patty cake and again. Right, so looks like Anders turned up. What has Anders got? Oh, I can sell off some candles. That could be good. Sell off some flour at a good price. And that pushes you to your limit. Buy some more pelts. I always want pelts. I don't need cans. For some reason I don't feel a need to have cans. Oh dear. Somebody just died. Old age. I mean, that's a good thing, I must admit. I mean, we're into year 121. And I think the majority of deaths that we have is due to old age. So it's like, yeah, I mean, that's probably fine. Tell you what, let's have a bit of giggles, and we'll send the pike one out this time. Right, it's still working. Nope, looks like we've done there. Right, so that was from, I believe it was from the path. So we'll go one forward now. So that's to there. Do the same in that direction. So they're taking care of the bow. Oh no, they haven't. The bow's gone in that direction. Go on then. Go and sort the bow out. I don't blame the bow. When if you see pikemen like that running at you, I would definitely be running as well. Makes sense. Right, you can go back home. I wouldn't care. I mean, like heavy plate mail and it still took damage. Yeah, I mean, they've got heavy plate mail there and they're still taking damage from just a little bow. It's like, what? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I can understand if your armor was dinted, but can't be that bad, surely. Right, houses. We need more of them. Oh, it's too steep. Why? Why do you have to do this all the time? Why do you have to, like, complain? It's a very fussy bunch of people here. It's like, no, this is too steep, it's too complicated. It's like, put the foundations in. Speaking of foundations, why is this taking forever? Yeah, it seemed to take ages and ages to get that done. But how are we doing for... oh, hold on. The work areas are empty and may need to be moved. Oh yeah, it's this one here. That's just bizarre. Why have we got rose bushes in here? Is there birch trees? Let's take out everything but trees. Yeah, it's bizarre, that. They're all off just getting intoxicated. It's like, what? I mean, they have been planting trees, but I thought the idea was like they'll plant enough trees so that it keeps the players going. Maybe this like overdid it. Well, that's possible, I suppose, but I mean, what's this one doing? Because I don't think you get disease with the. Oh, now I understand. I'm scratching my head thinking why I've not finished this, and it's because it's the fences. That's why I can't get in. Let's take that section out as well. And then we don't need that one. I'm watching this like for ages, thinking it's like kind of on why the farmer's not turning up. And, now the only drawback, I think there's a deer in there. I'm gonna have to get a hunter in to clear the place, to clear the deer out. Right, pincers. I need a gate in there, and I need a road. I mean, I don't necessarily need a road, but fill that out to there, then out to there. Ooh, now there could be a problem. Alright, so if we take that one out. I don't know if I can build that road, because it might complaining it's too short. Oh, okay, do that one. That looks change. Now let's get to build, well, gate. Right, so the farmers just clear out all of the weeds. What's that complaining of? I feel there's an empty crop set. Yeah, well, that's kind of understandable because I haven't picked any. Right, so the road runs along there and there. Right, that's alright. Definitely do with different sounds, because I mean I'm hearing sounds in the background that sound like the same as when you hear arrows being fired. It's bizarre. Like it really throws me every now and again. It sounds like I'm being attacked, and I'm not. It's just the farmers. Oh, I get that same noise if I'm up here. And these are sort of flattening places. Yeah, trouble is with me extending this out, you can see how it's no longer flat. It's like an ongoing process of like trying to flatten things. It's like, just when you think you've got it licked, it's like, no. I know. Just keep them going then. Right, so seeing as that one's a bit further out, so that's too far. So it's just beyond the road there. I think I might try in that direction as well. Seriously, it's got to do wonders for your like anger management, I would have thought. It's like it's got to seriously keep you on your toes. This, you can't, like, if you've got like any anger, you just take it out on the ground. Just keep hitting it with the back of your shovel. That's my theory anyway. Right, speaking of theories, how they've flattened this place yet? What if we go from there to there, and then go there to there? Right, have they got round to... Oh, good, we've got 307 logs, so it looks like I should be able to upgrade the barns. They're taking their sweet time. How many people have I got working in here? So I could do more. 95. Feels like I'm on the limit there. Because I've put a lot of people into the farming. Now that's interesting. That's a new field. Oh, wowza, 99%. 99% fertility. Holy smokes, we're seriously doing well here. I am truly gobsmacked. 100% fertility. I don't remember that. Ever in my previous gameplays getting that. Jeez Louise, are these fun? There's just so much wheat in there. I get the impression it's not a good idea to add more wheat. Because we're at the end of the season. And these are just completely full. I'm going to need more. I need more of these. Because you can't upgrade them as far as I'm aware. Holy smokes, that's a lot. Right, build another one. I mean, while you're at it, build another one. Crikey, I'm just amazed by like how fertile that is. I mean, look at that. That's remarkable. That I did not ever expect that. Right, let's before they start whinging and complaining there because they're on about crook disease. Right, I'm going to sneak in all these resources so that we can upgrade them too. Right, so let's see, where are the planks and the stone? So there's the planks. Right, so don't keep any in there. So we'll now hit 242. Stone. Where's some stone when you need it? Yeah, it would be good to have a filter on this. There's the stone there. Right, so stone. Right, have these gone lit up like Christmas trees to say they're upgradable? Yes, they are. So that will double the cattle in those buildings. So because I haven't started on that one, I can sneak this one in as well. Teehee. I feel a need to upgrade them. Right, there you go. Still get working on those. Hello. Oh, I didn't quite catch what that was. What was that? I just saw something going on there. So they are blacksmiths. Yeah, I just saw some little icon above them and I was thinking, oh, what are they? Probably complaining at something. But anyway, well, a building needs more workers. Okay, well, I've provided more workers. I'm just saying. Speaking of more things, I need to fill the piggy bank up again, don't I? Oh dear. That's what you get for digging in the mines. Broken bone. Oh dear. I didn't feel bad there. Right, so we don't actually have the resources to complete building these up, but I mean, give it time, they'll sort it out. Hopefully. Maybe. Right, speaking of sorting things out, this area needs sorting out. Now if we go to... hang on a minute. For some strange reason, I just suddenly thought there was a lot more options there. Right, so if we go out to here, and out to here. So who we got today? Lethros. Right, let's see what Lethros has got. What have you got, Lethros? Wow. I mean, like, wow. I think we want to be getting a bit more of that thing. Because there's like, wow. That is a lot. So I'll sell them off. I'll buy more of these. Yeah, we've still got enough in the piggy banks, that's fine. Definitely not doing it for the ingots still. And all the beer is suddenly disappearing, which is interesting. In a good way, actually. I mean, I'm tempted to sort of ban them from drinking, but let's cheer them up. Right, so all those buzzy bees are over there. I mean, we may as well upgrade this, why not? Upgrade it while they're now. Are these getting full or? They're getting close. Akka. What does Akka got? Or what can we sell Akka? Is the more important question. No, doing actually quite well there. Plenty of coal. Seriously? We are seriously eating through ingots by the looks of it. Yeah, we're seriously going through ingots. Ah, now that's a thought. No, they don't. I was beginning to wonder if the furniture people make them, but they don't. Planks. I can see me having to upgrade that and probably get another one. Right, anyway, let's move these aside a bit. Oh, we got company. We got company. 61. Okay. Right, they're going to come in and trash the place as ever. I mean, that's what... To be fair, that is what they do. I mean, they're called raiders for a reason. They do raid places. Right, one in front of... That's too far. Right, if we go there... Yeah, that's far enough. So if I drag that out as much as I can. I mean, I'll have to revisit that other area at the top. Because it's this... It kind of like seems to be tilting down now. Even though there's like a lot of this area up here at a higher height, it's still ending up where things tilt down. Right, if we go... What can I do in that direction then? Go from about... Right, we'll have to go from the road then. Interesting, that part there. Right, so then if we go from, say, here, how far out can I go there? To there? 625. So 625 seems to be the work of, it's like a worker limit that they've put in for whatever reason. how are we doing back down here? Because I still need to get more houses. Well, it should be reasonably flat. Hopefully I should be able to at least put some houses in. Something's upset the bear. Right, what are these rapscallions up to, apart from trashing the place? I mean, they're all coming this way, which is fine. One thing I've learned is that if I put my troops close by, you all end up for some strange reason in going outside and attacking, and that wasn't the intention. I really wanted them to be like standing over here, so that if they break through, then they're ready. But no, they seem to be thinking, no, we're going to take charge here. Right. I'll put them a bit further back this time. Just as a last resort. Yeah, sure, we're under attack, but you know, you're welcome. You're more than welcome to join. I don't know why anybody would want to. Like, I mean, if somewhere's being attacked, the last thing I would think is let's go and join. It's just a thought, you know. I'm not saying I'm right, but no, seriously. Where are you? Oh, are you actually in? Or you are in? Can you not hit from there? I mean, I'm suddenly intrigued. Why is that not hitting? Oh, you are. Ah, are these better equipped? Huh. Kind of gives me an incentive actually to put another tower in all of a sudden now. Because they're just spreading out along the whole of the actual wall there. Alright, I'm going to put that on. I mean, I can put more people in, I suppose, but... It would be nice if I could find out how many of them there are there. Tell you what. Let's go and send the cavalry in. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's them over there. Right, we'll get the cavalry. What are these lancers? Lancers are the heavier ones, aren't they? Yeah, lancers are the heavier ones. Right, I'll get them out to here. Because why not? It's a thought. Might be a dangerous thought, but it's a thought. Because what I'm thinking of doing is just for giggles, just to see what these lot are like against like a load of ground troops. I would have thought they would do quite well, but there's a lot of them. That's the trouble. I don't know how many. Let's speed it up, because why not? Let's move the flag over to here. So yeah, I mean, it's the tower's slowly just picking them off, at least one at a time. And they're all more or less focused on the wall rather than like my cavalry. They're not doing so bad. Yeah, they seem to be able to take care of them. So those cavalry are actually doing very, very well. And this is interesting because they'll actually hunt them down as well. I mean, before, like early on in the game, it was like if you were chasing you know, troops, ground troops chasing ground troops. It used to take forever. They'd just like chase them to the edge of the map or something. Interesting. Right, you can go home. Right, so they burned something down. They burned 5 buildings down. Skulls. What else did you trash? So that makes sense because that's a tower. Aww, that's somebody's house. Why do you have to go and do that? Go and trash the forager's shack. That's just plain mean, that is. Yeah, I suppose they're called raiders for a reason. Well, anyway, off they go. Goodbye. Don't come back. You're not welcome. What's the thought, actually? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any sort of raider camps left on this map. Having said that, there's nothing. I haven't been over here. There's an area there I haven't explored. But may as well harvest that because I finished excavating it a while ago. I mean, up here last I recall there was a bunch of wolves up there, and that was about it. Well, that's not too bad. So we're going to get our houses built. We're going to get hopefully a bit more like gold produced there. And this is starting to get somewhere. I'm going to have to just keep getting them to have a game of patty cake, as it were. These, I think, we cancelled because it doesn't look as though anybody can. Didn't look as though anybody could get there. Oh, look at that! You see there? It's kind of like dragging. This is the trouble. It's dragging that part of the mountain further back down, unfortunately, because it's so low down at this end. It's like what? Right, so we didn't lose anybody. Out of 61 people, they lost 43, so that's a plus. I mean, we are quite a few houses short. I mean, these once I get those built, it might give me a bit more wiggle room. But I might have to build more. So we've now got our fields coming along. So I've just got to wait for them to clear out the weeds by the looks of it. And that one's almost ready. That one is ready. So that's a good thing. We need these sorting out. So they're getting there to get them upgraded. As far as I'm aware, they'll still work. Yeah, I think they still work while they're in the middle of upgrading, but that'll give us a lot more meat. I'm still scratching my head about this, I must admit. It's a bit odd. Well, I mean, they'll catch up. Give them time and they'll catch up. So we're getting more honey. So that boost 4 and 1 versus 4 and 2. So it doesn't seem to make any difference. Which is a bit odd. Bizarre. But hopefully now that we've got actually I better put a road in there before I forget. Roads and fencing, roads. So we've now added another boundary. Seriously, everyone's getting intoxicated. And then we've also got another blacksmith, so we'll have to see if that at least balances things out, gives me a bit more metal ingots and then more tools, because that's a bugbear at the minute, is trying to get enough tools, I think, and enough metal ingots for other things. So yeah, so this is, I mean, I've got more room, more wiggle room now over on this side, and I mean, if needs be, I'll move the chickens somewhere else. There's plenty of room down here, for instance. And then with this, we should hopefully then start to get more food as well. Because, I mean, we get by. We're getting towards the end of, well, we're getting into the early winter. We've got about 4 months of food to go. Spoilage is not that big of a deal because we don't keep that much surplus anyway. Out of curiosity. Yeah, so entertainment, food and entertainment's the main gripe. I suspect a lot of that will be coming from things like the miners. I mean, like areas down here, there's not a lot going on down here. That's something I'll probably have to introduce up here is extra services, because I brought in the market to try and help. The idea being these lot go out and get the resources, and then hopefully that'll save the actual miners some time. Although oddly enough, I'm just not seeing much as reserves, which is curious. The road's going to have to get fixed. See, that road's not bad actually when you look at it. It's curious if someone's going to literally just walk right the way up. Oh no, it's too steep. That's too steep. It's kind of, I must admit, like when you look at that, it is. There's no way someone's going to walk up there. Oh, stupid. But yeah, there's still a lot to do anyway. I'll have to start playing around with statistics to find out where we need to focus on next. Chances are it'll probably still be the metal ingots and whatever. But this place is, yeah, it's not flat by any stretch of the imagination. It needs work. Of course, that's all for another episode.